All right. Hey, everybody. How's it going?
Why, hello.
Yeah, it has.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited too. I'm excited too. It's
I'm-
always good whenever we
I got
have
my-
new stuff.
Yes, I got my first prostate exam, and the doctor used both hands on my shoulders.
And a
So
French tickler?
He said it was Italian.
Oh, an Italian tickler.
Italian.
Italian ticklers. Okay.
Did I ever tell your story how I lost my virginity twice?
No, you did not. You did not.
That's gonna be for a later show.
Yeah, that's for the future, I guess. That might be an interesting story.
Oh, it will be.
Yeah, so today for the show,
Once again, I'm Igor. This is Rod.
I'm Rod, yeah. And we're having new content today for the first time ever.
We're proud of ourselves for this one.
I wouldn't really say proud. That remains to be seen.
It's proud because
It's proud because it's something different. We finally did something.
it's our first.
Yeah.
And from this, we will learn from this.
Yeah, we decided we're gonna come up with a new segment for our show. We're gonna call it Invasion, where
Invasion.
Igor and I we're gonna wind up going out and
It's like a modern day Spanish Inquisition kind of a thing.
yeah, we go out there and we just interrogate the shit out of people, just to see.
But
What
in a
they
nice
say.
way. But in a very nice way.
Yeah, we're actually quite polite. We're not that scary.
As you can tell from
But,
the screen here, we were at an air show.
Yep.
And
Yep.
it was on a base. Very strict on base. You got to be on your best behavior.
Yeah. Otherwise, we will get shot. So.
I did wanted to ask them to take me to to their little holding cells.
To the brig.
Is that
Yeah, we call it
what
the
it's called?
brig.
The brig?
We call it the brig. Yeah.
Do you think they would have taken me there if I asked nicely?
Nope. They wouldn't have done it. I would have said, okay, well, hit one of them, and then maybe they'll take you.
I might not get
If it
out
hit-
at the time.
get hit. Yeah.
We're doing this for the show.
Yeah. See the things we do for y'all, the ideas we come up with. But yeah, we went there and we were talking. It was a good time to take the family out too. That's always good.
And my sons enjoyed it. His sons enjoyed it. Who knows? They might be a future servicemen.
Yeah.
They were.
I mean, the Thunderbirds were there. The Thunderbirds.
My son was calling them the Thunderbolts. I'm like, no, son, that's a comic from Marvel.
The Thunderbolts.
The Thunderbolts.
Oh.
And there was a General Thunderbolt. He was the father-in-law of Bruce Banner, the Hulk.
Uh huh.
And then he became the notorious Red Hulk.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah.
there's a storyline
yeah.
where this Red Hulk came out of nowhere, and everybody's like, "Who is this guy?" And you can tell he had military training. He had a specially made gun just for his Hulk-like hand, and he was holding on his own for with certain people.
Nice.
So
nice.
and then once they found out it was General Ross Thunderbolt, they kind of arrested him. Then after a while, he became part of the Avengers for a while in the comics, and then he had his own comic book series where it was called Thunderbolts. Whoever was recruited, their colors were black and red because he was red with black pants. So whoever joined in.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Man, the did you see anybody there that kind of looked like comic book characters? I know there were a couple of them that kind of stood out to me. Like a leather pants girl.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, leather pants girl. Yeah, she kind of stood out to me a little bit. Wife's gonna see that she's gonna come home and stab me in the face. Just wait.
She's gonna shank
Just
you in the
wait.
neck.
Yeah, she's like, what are you doing?
The comic book geek in me would say, I saw a bunch of Hal Jordan impersonators.
Hal Jordan.
So the guys that don't know who Hal Jordan is, he's the Green Lantern, or one of the Green Lanterns. Those were pilots. Captain Marvel.
Yeah. Well, maybe I guess the first person we interviewed, I think,
Yeah,
but not blonde though, or short or super short hair.
There's wigs for that.
Yeah, there's
Or
ways for
hair
that.
dye.
There's way to fix that. There's ways to fix that. But
The show was quite interesting. They had some older planes. They had more of the high tech ones. They had a private jet, which I was quite surprised.
yeah, they had a private jet formation, which I thought was pretty entertaining. But one of the things we did miss though, whenever we went, is there were very, very, very long lines. I mean, those lines were ridiculous. Oh my God! It took us about an hour of waiting in line to finally park our car. To
Almost
to
an
get
hour?
in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We left it at what, like, I want to say 11, and we didn't get to the actual air show until about 12:30.
There was a water booth where you got to get in line to get into another line for water.
Yeah. Yeah, and then, but I guess maybe we should have went to the one that was closer to the flight line first, where the show was actually taking place, because those ones weren't as bad as the ones up in the front. But we got to see all kinds of planes there.
We saw planes. We saw
Helicopters. They had
tanks.
Tanks. They had the Osprey there. They had, I mean.
We didn't even see all of it yet because there were still hangars that had a lot of stuff on there.
Yeah. We were thinking about going today, but, man, after yesterday, man, we were tired. We were tired.
We had a little bag that we brought sunscreen. Like, we should be
We don't
fine.
need no sunscreen.
All the boys got burned.
Yeah, they look like boiled chicken. But
Raw chicken.
yeah, it was a good time though. It was a good time. The one thing that I do regret missing was they had that World War II reenactment. They had the Japanese Zeros and the P-40 Tomahawks, and man, it was pretty neat looking.
It was good.
Yeah, it was pretty neat looking. Man, we were actually able to watch that from the car because it was taking so damn long to get there. So I was like a kid in a candy store. I was like, whoa, looking at it. And then, Igor here sitting there saying, hey, the line already moved. Move forward. I'm like, oh, shit. All right, yeah, okay, let me go ahead. And then I stopped and I sit there, sticking my head out the window. And
3 to 5 car distance between us and the car that was in front of us. Like, hey.
Yeah, it was really, really neat.
You were really geeking out. That was good that you liked it.
Yeah, well, of course I like it. I get a hard on for planes, man. I really do. I wanted to be a pilot so bad. But yeah, I mean, seeing the planes that I used to work on. I used to work on the F-16, the A-10, and the F-117, and those were the 3 airframes. And of course, the F-117 is not there because it was retired. But they had the Raptor was there, the F-22.
They had the Warthog, what I love. I love the Warthog. And the F-16, I believe.
Yeah, the F-16 was there, yeah.
That's the one I like because that's, if you know, I'm a Transformers fan. And
oh, no, the F-15. That's the F-15.
So that's
the F-15 Eagle, yeah. The F-15 Eagles. Those are what they were modeled after.
You're making me look bad now in front of the camera.
Well, it's not my
So
fault.
the F-15.
That's not my fault. You should have listened to me the first time.
That's what Starscream and the Seekers were. They were those type of planes. And I was like, ooh, okay. So I'm doing a scale ratio, if you will. Okay, they're this big and they transform. They're gonna be yay tall, and how tall I'm gonna be, and okay, I'm all doing some math on my head. Not math.
Yeah, so we wound up talking to, I think, 3 pilots, civilian pilot. Actually, did we talk? No, we talked to 2 pilots. We talked to 2 military pilots. One of them flew the F-16. The other one flew the F-35, the Lightning II, or the Joint Strike Fighter. And we also had
We talked to one of the maintenance guys.
one of the A-10 maintenance guys. We talked to him.
We tried to, like you mentioned, a civilian pilot.
Yeah, we ran into a civilian pilot there.
We also talked to a family of pilots.
Yeah. Oh my God, I couldn't believe that. What? 1, 2, 3, 4 of them were pilots.
Yes.
4 of them were pilots, and I was like, "Holy shit!" 4 of them.
It started like I wanted to ask the mom, like, do you mind we ask you a few questions just for a podcast? And she's all saying, well, why don't you talk to my son? He's a pilot. Well, we actually did talk to a lot of pilots. We just want to talk to different people about what's going on. Well, yeah, let me bring him over. And my daughter's a pilot, and
Yeah.
her boyfriend's a pilot. I'm like, what? Family of pilots.
It's like, man, that family just pisses excellence. You know?
They're very good at math.
That's kind of what it seemed like. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so
we're very proud of what we went to go asked them what was going on, thanked them for their service, and we use a very high-tech little camera that we use for the...
I wouldn't really say it's high tech. It's pretty low tech, but I mean the quality of it's pretty good. It's not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
It's high tech because I can't afford it. But
yeah, let me actually bring it. I got it right here. Oh, I got stuck on my wires.
oh my nuts,
I know, right?
pissing excellent.
Yeah, see, I just used this right here. I'm not pissing excellent. That might be a little bit of blood, you know. But we use this right here.
There's an app for that.
The GoPro Hero 8 Black.
They say
That's
good.
what we used.
Yeah, it helped us out a lot. It came with these 2 little mics.
Yeah, we used those 2 little mics here and had a wireless receiver on it. And so that way we can walk around without having wires, attached to us and everything. But it worked out really, really good. This right here is the Rode brand wireless go-to that we used for it. And we each carried one of them. I think you're supposed to keep them both together, though, because it's supposed to it's dual channel, so you'll hear one out of one ear and one out of the other. I think that's how it's supposed to work, but I didn't pay any attention to that. That's going to take forever to set up.
We were drinking at the same time.
Yeah, had a couple beers while we were walking around.
We're playing a bunch of Tom Cruise songs like Danger. No.
Yeah, no. It's Highway to the Danger Zone or something. I think that's what I don't know what the actual name of that song is.
Danger Zone.
Is it Danger Zone?
But who's the artist?
Shit if I know.
Rob, whatever.
I don't know. I don't remember band names. I kid you not. I do not remember band names.
Well, he's in a band. He's actually just a one-hit. I don't want to say a one-hit wonder. Oh my God, what is his name? Google
it? Nah, I'm not gonna Google him. I'm not gonna Google.
No, I'll Google on my phone.
No, not on the computer because I already got everything set up over there for the invasion. Invasion.
Spanish Inquisition Part 2. Let me see here.
Dude, you sounded like a movie trailer guy right there.
In a world.
Yeah, you see what I mean?
Base, military base. We saw what my son calls the Thunderbolts.
Yeah, but we got a little bit of footage of the Thunderbirds. Unfortunately, I missed some of their coolest moves, which kind of irritated me. Because I'd set down the camera and everything, and then I'd make sure the kids were doing okay, and then I'd look up, and then they're doing the good, cool move, and I'm like, well, shit. I didn't have it ready.
Kenny Loggins.
I don't know who that is.
That's the guy who sings Danger Zone.
I'm telling you, I have absolutely no clue who it is. So,
I feel like shit because I forgot his name. But Kenny Loggins. Highway through the danger zone.
I guess there's one thing, though. You singing that, I don't think we would be copyrighted because it was all off key. You know what I mean?
That was my best key. What are you talking about?
Shit, no, man. The reason why I haven't sung is because I know I'm going to be worse than you.
I got as much talent as Bjork.
That's the reason why. I know I'm going to be a hell of a lot worse than you. Yeah, next time I'm going to have to get new lights because look at that. Look when I look at the camera. Hold on, let me see if I can.
Those are just angel.
Get closer.
They're just angel halos. That's what they are.
I'd like my eyes to sparkle, so I look at the camera. Yep, right there. Oh, look. You see it?
I can't see his pupils.
Yeah, so we're going to I guess we're gonna go ahead and run the segment.
Before the segment, we also have some other things we also want to talk about the show.
Oh wait, yeah. Let's. We were also wanting to talk about today the origin of the Easter Bunny.
It's a late. I know it's late, but I think we're gonna do like the Simpsons tradition, like the Treehouse of Horror, like right after Halloween. Then they show it. So I'm thinking, why the hell not? Like the holiday will pass, and then we'll talk about it.
do it Simpsons style. Okay. Yeah, but we didn't have a show last week because of Easter. We were thinking about trying to do it on Saturday, but we wanted to plan out this whole invasion here.
We wanted to do something different, a little bit more like, all right, let's see what we can do and go from there. Like, planning shit out.
Yeah, actually doing stuff and not just winging it.
Like we had a storyboard, believe it or not, and we had a meeting. What the fuck should we talk about? So, Easter Bunny Origins, one of them.
Yeah.
And our respects to Gilbert Gottfried.
Yeah, Gilbert Gottfried, yeah. And then, of course, since we were going to be invading the air show anyway, I was like, well, we might as well talk about, the military stuff. But I think a lot of that's already taken care of in the video.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Some of the new stuff that they have, and talking to the pilots of some of the next gen aircraft. That's pretty neat. It was pretty neat. I wish I could have gotten more footage, but this show would run forever because I would be explaining every little damn thing about every fucking plane that was there.
I would be the same way.
I was going absolutely crazy.
I'll be the same way if it was a Transformers convention or a porn convention.
Oh, yeah?
You know who that is? That's Long Dong Silver. Do you know Long Dong Silver? Let me tell you about Long Dong Silver. He's an Englishman, a black Englishman that he could actually, it's so long, he could tie it into a knot. Okay, kids, look up Long Dong Silver.
Yeah, so whenever we were going through the storyboard process and everything, I actually want to pose a question to all of y'all. Is where do you think the Easter Bunny came from? And I don't want y'all to Google it. No cheating.
Yeah, no cheating. Please. Just think how did this came to be?
Yeah,
the bunny came about, and with the eggs.
Yeah, and the eggs and stuff like that. Yeah, how did that stuff come about?
Because I know some people are thinking how it's supposed to be Lent, Christ's supposed to be risen according to what they say, and then Easter happened to coexist with it. Christ is risen. Hide the eggs.
Mm-hmm. And so it's well, what the heck does that have to do with it?
Do you baptize the eggs?
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, but I researched the idea, the thing and everything. See, I already cheated, so y'all don't have to. I'll eventually tell y'all, but
we do the work, so you don't have to.
But yeah, I was lazy and I didn't print out the sheet, so you're gonna get an abridged version.
But you have a good memory about it, right?
Yeah, yeah. It was pretty entertaining. Honestly, it was really entertaining. It's something that we should have talked about within our cryptozoology episode.
The Easter Bunny.
Yeah, the Easter Bunny. The fucking Easter Bunny, yeah.
Right there with Stink Ape and the Rake. The Easter Bunny.
Yeah, I know.
They're in cahoots.
Yeah, and so, what else? Oh, yeah, and Gilbert Gottfried. Oh, another thing we want to ask y'all is, how do you remember Gilbert Gottfried?
Most people probably would say Aladdin as that little parrot.
Yeah, I think most people would say Iago.
Of course, the infamous Aflac.
Oh, yeah, the Aflac duck. The Aflac duck, yeah.
But then he got fired from it. Something happened in China, and then he made a quote about it, and Aflac nope, you're gone.
That's kind of crazy, though, how that happens, though, right?
But they wanted Ben Affleck for the longest time to be a spokesman for Aflac. And he's like, no, I'm not.
This is my asthma inhaler. I have asthma. No, I don't. I'm fucking lying. But
I was gonna see where you're gonna run with this here.
No. Oh, what? No, you want to?
Just play it.
You wanted to go and run the segment? Yeah, let's go ahead and run the segment here.
Let the invasion begin.
We're actually not gonna comment on it.
No.
Okay, so that way y'all can actually enjoy it without us interrupting it all the time.
There's a commentary piece in our special features. No, understand. I'm just bullshitting.
Yeah, it's just a dick pic. It's just a dick pic.
Richard Simmons saying hi. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah. Richard Simmons. Yeah, dude.
Oh, Richard Nixon.
I'm sorry. I just started thinking about that. Whose line
is it?
Anyway? Yeah, with Richard Simmons. God, that was epic. Okay, and without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and play our little homemade interview for y'all. Ow. Fucking hell.
Amateur.
That hurt my hand. Yeah, damn right I'm an amateur, and I'm proud of it.
You bombastic.
And I'm proud of it. Okay, all right. I hope y'all enjoy. This is about maybe a good 15 minutes.
We did a half-ass job on it. No, it's our first one, so we're pretty proud of this one.
Yeah. First one. It'll only get better from here. You got to start somewhere.
I only saw 2 minutes of it. It's awesome.
For 2 minutes. All right, here we go. Hi, this is Rod here, Rod Igor Show. I'm here with Marissa here. she's a lieutenant, first lieutenant, right?
I am.
I still remember my ranks. Okay. Yes, and I'm gonna ask her a couple questions here about military life and what it's like being a pilot. Okay, so what made you want to become a pilot?
So I pretty much wanted to be a pilot my whole life. Like, I knew that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to be a fighter pilot, so I knew my way to get there was to go to the academy. So that's what I did. In high school, I applied for the academy, and I went there, got my pilot slot, and now I'm here, flying planes. Pilot in the T6, so I've got a few years left of that, but like I love it. Like, I'm flying with students every day, but it's a good time. Like, it's an experience. I'm learning, they're learning. It's awesome.
Oh wow, that is so amazing. Well, thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate it. Okay, all right, thank you. Gentlemen, let's go.
Okay, this is Igor from the Rod Igor Show. I'm here with a, I didn't get your name, sir.
It's Lieutenant Adam Zengler.
Nice to meet you, sir. I just want to ask a few questions real quick. What made you join?
Yeah, so I've wanted to, be in the military since I was a kid, but mainly, when I was in high school, trying to basically figure out, what my options were going forward for what I wanted to do as a career. I had a family friend that was in Air Force ROTC when she was in college, so that just got me kind of looking into flying. Flying has been run in my family, so kind of always something that I've been interested in, and kind of, combine that with the military aspect of, something that I've been wanting to do since I was a kid, and then naturally that kind of rolled into, wanting to be an Air Force pilot. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Have you got like a code name yet, like Maverick or Muffin Top?
Yeah. So I got named at my last assignment. I go by call sign Strangler.
Nice. Mine's Muffin Top.
Okay, there you go. Nice to meet you, Muffin Top, man.
I also have a question too. Do you that's the F-35, right?
It is, yes.
Okay, and you fly it?
Yes.
What is that the only plane you've flown, or is it like what did you train on before the F-35?
Yeah. So before the F-35, I was actually flying F-16s for about two years.
Is it similar?
There are some things that are similar, but overall, it's so F-16 we consider a fourth generation plane. F-35 we call fifth gen. So basically, the big difference between fourth and fifth gen is that stealth aspect too. So right now with the F-35 being a newer platform, it's pretty common for guys like myself to have flown a different fighter and then be transferring over to fly the F-35. So to answer your question, there's some things that are similar, but the mission and kind of how we employ tactically is pretty different for the F-35. So.
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, because I've always been very curious about it.
One quick question. I did see the new helmets here.
Yes.
Are they? They look like they have a screen inside. Is that true?
Yeah. I'll show you.
Yeah, those are the new fancy ones.
Yeah, so this is the helmet for the F-35. The kind of noticeable differences, if you kind of look closely up on the glare shield of the F-35, there's no traditional fixed glass HUD. So we get all the information that you would get in a normal HUD actually in our helmet here.
I see.
So I have this plug right here, the power cord, if you will, for the helmet. I can plug into the right side of the seat, and it will, the sensors in this helmet will basically talk to sensors in the cockpit, and they basically talk to each other so they can know kind of where my helmet is looking at all times. The helmet will align itself to the aircraft, so it knows what I'm looking for to need information from the HUD, and it knows when I'm looking, left or right off foresight to get to see kind of information that I want to see when I'm looking off foresight. So it's very simple to use. Basically, I just plug it in and turn it on, and all the information that I need for heads up kind of stuff is right in the helmet here. So, yep, and you can see the two little cameras for the projectors for my left and my right eye. These are all these helmets are kind of like they're laser fitted for the individual user. So when each F-35 pilot kind of starts training, they get their the outside of their head laser fitted all the way around. So this helmet fits me and only me. The projectors they're lined up for my eyes, like for just kind of how the shape of my face is too. So if somebody else were to go take my helmet and put it on and try to fly with it, it might work, but it's probably not going to fit right, and the helmet kind of symbology might be not really really as clear as it could be, because it's not made for their eyes and it's not made for their actual like head.
Because every skull and everything's going to be different from
Exactly.
everybody else.
Yep. So those are really some of the cool features for the F-35 helmet. So
You did notice that you did say that you have to plug it in. How much of this something like this will weigh?
So I don't know what the exact weight is. So come from the Viper, it feels a little bit heavier than a traditional HEMIX, but it is very well balanced. So this is easily the most comfortable helmet I've ever flown with.
Is there a lot of strain on the neck?
There is some, yeah. Most of that is due to just kind of how you have to sit in the F-35. So the seat is a little bit more vertical than what I'm used to in the 35, and I kind of have to lean a little bit forward sometimes to reach forward and to kind of touch on the actual glass screen, because we do have like a kind of like a two-piece PCD screen that's all touch screen. So it does kind of strain my neck a little bit, kind of like leaning forwards to go like reach forward and go touch the actual screen. But overall, it's not too bad. So
Since being plugged in looks like a bit old school, you think they might have some kind of a Bluetooth capability in the future?
Maybe, I would say probably not. I mean, I can get all the information that I need, audio and visual, how it is now, pretty well. So if I had to go take a guess, I would say probably not. So yeah.
So being plugged in would be the best bet in Bluetooth.
Yeah, it's just more reliable. I'm not a scientist. I don't really know how all the engineering of that would work, but and we got a pretty good thing going here now. So I couldn't imagine it would change that much.
Okay. Well, I appreciate all the information. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks guys, appreciate it.
All right, thank you. They're doing the mirror image. Over, look, it's this way. Oh, you see them? Here they come.
So hi, we're here with I didn't get your name. I'm sorry.
Nick DeLorso.
Nice to meet you, sir. First question: what made you join?
So what made me join was I just wanted the experience, military. My brother was in. He convinced me to join the Air Force because it's better than the Army. We get a lot more luxuries than they do. So yeah, the experience. I wanted to be able to travel around. We're from Georgia, so being able to come to Texas. I've been to Las Vegas 3 times. Been down to Florida. Really cool experiences.
Nice. And what's your title or specialty here?
Title. So my title is a crew chief. What we do, mainly we do inspections on the aircraft. We deal with a little bit more of the harder maintenance, the hydraulics, the hydraulics, landing gear. Deal with a little bit of engines. We're kind of like a jack of all trades. We're not specialized in one specific thing necessarily, but we do have to know about just about everything on the jet.
I see. What was the hardest thing you had to fix on a jet?
Oh wow. The hardest thing. That's a tough one because this jet is pretty easy to work on compared to everything else. There's a lot more space in this jet to work on.
Would you say the maintenance is easier on this one?
Yeah, definitely.
okay.
Again, because of the space. If you look up in that one, there's hardly any room for your hands to go in there and turn wrenches and things like that. So this depends on the location of whatever we're trying to fix.
I see. I know pilots have code names. Do you have one? And if you don't, is there one that you want?
No, I don't have a code name.
If there was one that you wanted, what would it be?
No, because people can't pronounce my whole name.
Dale.
No, seriously, that's why they called me Rod. Because that's why they call me Rod.
Yeah.
Same thing. Same exact thing with me.
The reason why I ask is my code name's Muffin Top. Yes. Yeah, everybody knows me. Just ask anybody. Have you heard of Muffin Top? Like, oh, that guy's legendary.
So, have you been stationed in Korea? Because I know they have the A-10 over there.
No, I have orders to Korea, so I'm leaving in November. So I'll
wow.
be able to get to experience that. That'll be
Is it
excited.
Osan Air Base or Kunsan? Osan? Yeah, that's the place to go. That's where my dad met my mom and I came out.
My co-host here is South Korean, so he's from over there.
Yeah, I'm half Korean. My dad was stationed in Osan, so.
That's awesome.
Hey, how you doing? Now I'm here. So, okay. All right. Okay. I think. Yeah, I think we're good.
Well, I appreciate this interview, sir, and you have a blessed day, and I wish you luck on your future adventures.
Thank you.
All right. What we have here
is a B-29 Super Fortress. This is the plane, well, the kind of plane that dropped the nukes on Japan. Isn't that crazy? Look at this monster. Good grief.
Hello, this is Igor from the Rod Igor Show, and we are here with Omar. Nice to meet you, Omar. So, what actually brought you to the air show?
I've just always been an aviation enthusiast ever since I was a kid. Right now I'm actually doing my training for taking my private pilot license.
Oh, nice. So you're gonna be flying Ranger planes?
Yeah, the smaller planes. What I train in is the Piper Cherokees. They're 180 horsepower, single engine.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So what actually made you want to be a pilot or anything with planes?
I mean, like I said, ever since I was a kid, I always remember just looking up the sky if I saw a plane. I was probably like 3-4 years old since I have memory pretty much. I've always liked planes, and that's always been a dream of mine to become a pilot. And finally, I was able to pull the trigger on that, and I'm working towards that.
Nice. If you were in the military, what kind of code name would you have?
What kind of what? Excuse me.
A code name. All pilots have a code name.
Oh yeah, I don't know. That'd be a good one to. I don't know. That's a pretty hard question.
In the
That's
military,
very unique.
in the military, you don't get to pick your own. They pick it for you. Everybody around you does.
Like for mine, if I was in the Air Force, I'll probably be a chupacabra.
That's a good one.
That'd be a good one because you suck. No, I'm just kidding. Bird! Bird!
Actually, I was choosing muffin top, but I think chupacabra would be a lot better.
No, I think you should stick with chupacabra.
Nice.
Okay.
Real quick, I was gonna ask you, where do you think the Easter Bunny originated from?
Oh man, if I had to guess, it's probably in Mexico.
Oh, nice.
Oh my God, yeah. That actually makes crazy sense. It really does.
Well, thanks so much, Omar. I wish you best on your future adventures, and you take care.
Thank you guys.
Okay, thank you.
Here with
Mike.
Mike Burt. Nice to meet you, Mike. So what actually brought you over here?
Well, I'm ex-Air Force. I was in the Air Force from 76 to 82. I love the Air Force. My wife and stepson are from Colombia, South America, so they're their first time seeing an air show, and the Thunderbirds are amazing.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. So what actually brought you to the Air Force? What made you join?
That was a long time ago. That was 76 to 80. I mean, I'm dating myself there. I just went into the Air Force. I mean, I'm glad I did, because who knows where I would have ended up otherwise. It really helped straighten me out. I love it. You know, I should have stayed in 20 years. I didn't, but whatever. I owned my own business, went into business. I was stationed in Fort Worth, Texas, in Carswell Air Force Base, which is a B-52 base over there.
On the Stratofortress, so you were on the Strato. Oh yeah.
Stratoforce. Yeah.
My dad was kind of the same way. When he was 18, he got kicked out from his house. He had nothing else to do, so he decided to join the Army. He was 101st Airborne, went in Nam, and he was tough for him. Almost lost his arm, but Corporal saw some movement and said, "Save that man's arm." And next thing you know, he has a big old tat that says "Airborne 101st."
God bless him.
Thank you, sir. Real quick, off the topic, what's your origin of the Easter Bunny? What do you think that might be?
The origin of the Easter Bunny, I don't believe in it. I don't know where it came from. I believe in Jesus Christ, and He rose from the dead, and that's the resurrection.
You know, I think the exact same thing.
So I don't know where that came from, to be honest. So I think I heard something about it in the past, but I don't know. But I don't celebrate the bunny. I mean, I'll eat the thing, you know, but that's about it.
They're actually good. They're very healthy meat, and it's real good. What I hate about it is the bones, because you have to be very
There's a lot
careful.
of bones. There's a lot of bones. You're right. So,
Well, thank you for your time, sir. God bless, and thanks so much for your time.
no, thank you. Thank you, Father, for the service.
Okay, we got a military family here that we're interviewing. Who are you guys?
Sherry Nietzsche.
Captain Colin Fleck.
Lieutenant Chloe Fleck.
Lieutenant Zach Jocelyn.
Mariana.
Okay, we're here. We're interviewing guys to see what's it like being part of a military family.
Well, first, equal amounts of pride and fear.
That I could see because the only military that I have was my dad. He was in Nam. When he was 18, he got kicked out of the house. Oldest of 12 brothers and sisters. He had nowhere else to go, so he just actually joined the army and went from there. So you guys decided to join because of what reasons?
Free college.
Yeah. I mean, same pre-college. We both went to the Air Force Academy in Colorado, and it was just a cool opportunity. I didn't at that time know that I wanted to fly planes, but I knew that I wanted to do something that was bigger than myself, and I think that was a good intro into it. And being introduced to this world afterwards, it's hard to say no to planes like these.
My reason for joining, I guess it was a family thing. Everyone in my family had. So I pretty much knew I was going to join, just not sure what I was going to do. And I guess this caught my eye, caught my attention, and I thought it was cool, so that's what I decided to do.
Nice. And you're also in the military, right?
I am not. I'm just trying to be a supporting and loyal girlfriend to this man that's serving his country, and I'm so proud all the time.
Nice. That's side question. Do you guys know the origin of the Easter Bunny by chance?
No, I don't.
Thought there was some Nordic pagan kind of history behind it. Like lore, but it was adapted to a Christian Christian holiday.
Well, thank you guys so much, and thank you for joining the military and serve, and we wish you the best of luck, guys.
Yes, thank you all for your service, especially you. That's tough. That's tough. All right, y'all have a good one.
Thank you.
Okay, and we're back. Oh man, that was a pain in the ass to edit too, by the way.
I need to really work on my diction. Wow, I didn't realize how.
Work on your what?
My diction.
Boy, this is a family show. This is a family show. Not really. I curse like a sailor.
I didn't realize how immigrant I sound.
That reminded us. Shoot, I don't know why I didn't take pictures of the shuttles.
I did.
Of the bus shuttles.
They had bus shuttles. They look like
they look like immigration buses. And we were looking at them. We're like, let me get out. Let me get out. Let's go.
Fool me once, shame on me.
You ain't getting me on that bus.
I know what's gonna happen. No.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. But yeah, that was our invasion. As we go on, this was our first time doing it. Because we had to kind of getting our feet wet, getting used to talking to random folks. But I think we did okay.
It was more than getting our feet wet. It was more like sink or swim, do or die. We did try to ask some other people. They said no, thank you. So like, all right,
yeah,
because we're trying to pick interesting people, not just random people. But excuse me.
Wow. Now that was interesting. High quality entertainment right here.
No, so what we wanted to do was pick someone who we would think would be that could be able to handle some of our questions, and the pilots really gave really intriguing questions, like the gentleman with the helmet.
Oh yeah, the F-35 helmet. Yeah, how it has the heads-up displays right there in the thing. It's almost like being in VR, kind of. I think that's how it's supposed to work.
So I did ask a question about. He did say it does plug in. When I did mention the Wi-Fi, then I was thinking about it after I said it. I don't think it's gonna be working just right because
no, you gotta move at the speed, and if there's too many wireless connections, then you're gonna wind up missing some key information every now and then. Packet loss is a big problem. It goes the same thing like with gaming, for example. With gaming or live streaming, as we're doing now, everything's wired. I don't have anything wireless, really.
Heaven forbid, you don't want to go to across enemy lines and your visor says loading.
I know, right?
Loading.
Or not only that, it's like buffering. It's buffering. It's buffering.
Did you pay your internet bill? Oh, fuck.
I know, right?
AT&T, how can I help you? I mean, I guess I was scared. I know it's late. Can I pay it?
Yeah,
Okay,
don't send the buses. Do not send the buses. Don't send the buses. I mean, I'm just loading here. I'm trying to do my job, but I can't because I got La Migra on my back and I got the enemy in the front, and my goddamn thing don't want to work.
Talking about having a bad day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would be terrible. Okay, so next week, we are planning to do another invasion. I believe it's next week. But we are going to go see the Top Gun movie. Mm-hmm. And we're going to be talking to people about, the movie, what they liked about it, the original anyway, and what their expectations are of the second one.
Spoiler alert. Goose comes back.
What? Man, that dude dead, man. Goose can't come back.
Movie magic, baby.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, and we're going to be wearing special shirts, too, for that, too, by the way. We actually bought them while we were there. He pointed them out. It was perfect. We both got our wives tank tops that says remove before flight. Yeah, that was good. But yeah, that's how we roll here, Yeah, and so then we got 2 Top Gun shirts. I'm not going to tell you what's on them, but it's going to be good. We're also probably going to introduce another segment again next week. I hope. Mm-hmm. I hope. It's still in the works. I still got to get the rest of the stuff for it. But I'm going to be looking around for some extra things. It's going to be tough because my mother-in-law is coming in town.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It doesn't bother me any.
Well, the wife's not here, so you could tell me what's on your mind.
No, it really doesn't bother me. She's cool.
Okay.
Yeah, she's cool. I don't mind her. She's like one of the first ones in her family to really talk to me.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. I get along with her mom really good. Yeah, we vibe pretty good.
When you say first ones, like everybody was intimidated or wasn't quite sure how to talk to you?
I think it's a little of both. A little of both because my wife's from Arkansas.
Yeah.
And maybe they're not used to minorities, I guess.
I don't want to use
especially some that are so eloquent and majestic as me. Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
You look like you've been chiseled by the gods.
Yeah, I say, hey.
The donut god.
El Guapo's my cousin. El Guapo's my cousin.
El Chapo's my neighbor. El Chapo's my god brother.
Yeah, so, I mean, yeah, and, but no, she really just talked to me like normal, dude. Like normal and everything, and I even asked her blessing to kind of steal her daughter and bring her down here.
Can I steal your daughter and bring her to the most humid place ever?
I've
Florida?
I've come for your daughter, and she was like, okay. And I was like, wait, you serious?
You're doing your own.
You're not gonna. There was a lot of invading going on there.
Yeah.
But that's a different story for a different time. Actually, no. So anyway, when I rolled her over, no, I'm just when she sees this episode, she's gonna murder me.
I feel like I'm at court. Can I repeat that?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, sad, we roll them over.
Yeah, I know, right? It's gonna be there on the. I can see it now on the divorce courts. Oh my God, that would be hilarious. But yeah, that was kind of in a nutshell our experience there at the show. I mean, if we wouldn't have been in line for hours, we probably would have had a lot more stuff. They had like a little STEM area too, with like robotics and things. They had a flight simulator there that I didn't get a chance to go jump into. They didn't have a. They also had. Shoot, what was it? I forget.
They had
But-
a hangar full of other things that we didn't get to.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
stem
we
part
didn't
you're
quite
talking
get to
about?
those. Yeah, that's the hangar. I think that's where the STEM stuff was supposed to be, but there was supposed to be some other things in there, but it's gone.
We
Poof.
saw tanks
It is
galore.
gone.
We saw helicopters. I love helicopters.
Yeah, lots of helicopters. They had the Apache. They had the Apache there. They had the C-130 gunship.
Mm-hmm.
God damn, that gun. Barrel of it like that big.
Oh yeah.
Those things, man.
If you saw our video about the Warthog with that gun, that
Oh yeah.
awesome sound that it
Uh-huh.
makes, yeah, that barrel's pretty fat too.
Mm-hmm.
I was pretty impressed.
Yeah, you gotta love military aircraft. And then the thing that I think is lost on people whenever the planes fly by, it's the rumble.
Yes.
You can feel the power like in your bones. I mean, God, it's so addicting for me. It's like every time I hear that, I'm just like, oh yeah. It's almost like some people with hearing a
muscle car.
a muscle car. Yeah, people hearing that, they're just like, yeah.
Or they hear those rice burner Hondas.
Yes.
You know, that's a powerful lawnmower. Who's a weed eater? Who's trimming the grass over there? Oh,
I know.
It's a Honda.
It's a racer. Yeah. So then next week I think we're gonna try to do that. If we weren't gonna be doing that, I forgot what else we were supposed to do. I don't think we're gonna be. We don't have anything else really planned.
We'll
yet.
try a plan B, C, and D.
Yeah. We'll have something figured out. Either way, it's gonna be new. It's gonna be fun. But I do have another segment coming in there where he and I were gonna challenge each other to see who can stay straight face the longest.
Speaking
Yeah.
about longest,
Yeah. I'm gonna lose. I laugh at everything. I'm serious. I'm gonna lose.
like talking about like dad
Like-
jokes or something shit like that, or
It
your
may
mama
be.
jokes?
I don't know. Your mama jokes, dad jokes, anything that comes to mind. Anything that comes to mind. We're gonna try to make each other laugh here. And and if we lose, I'm looking for helmets, some military helmets. Whack them on the top of the head. You laugh with a hammer,
We're thinking like a
like an actual
ball
hammer,
peen hammer, just
like a ball peen hammer.
peen?
Dink. That's gonna be a lot of fun though. I can't wait for that.
It's our Miller Lite version of Jackass. That's pretty much what it's gonna be like. So nothing too crazy. We're not gonna put peanut butters in our balls and have bears.
I know,
lick 'em.
right?
No salmon.
No.
I think like salmon, not peanut butter.
I have no idea which one that one was.
According to the Yogi Bear Wikipedia, I think it's salmon.
Oh no, that reminds me. Whenever the first Jackass movie came out, I was actually in the military. I was at Red Flag.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically a big war simulation in the military out
Yes.
in Ellis Air Force Base, and that's in Las Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
And some buddies of mine from work, we all got piss drunk and went to go see Jackass the movie. Alcohol plus Jackass the movie in a party city. I got kicked out of 3 casinos that night. Yeah. No, there was a strip of my pants missing. Like my pants tore from like the hip all the way down to the bottom. I woke up. I don't know how the fuck I got to my room. And then I was like, what the fuck happened to my pants? These were my favorite pants. What the hell?
Were they uniform
then-
pants or they like?
No,
just
they were
civvies?
civvies. I was in just regular blue jeans, and then I was walking back out to the strip and everything, and then I saw the strip of my blue jeans dangling from the top of a stop sign on one of the bolts, dangling from the top. And I was like, dude,
Did you climb it?
I guess so. I don't understand how the hell it came down.
Worst
But I would
stripper ever.
not put it past me that I'd climbed it. Why? Because one of the reasons why I was kicked out of one of the casinos is because in front of Paris, the casino there, they have the statue of a giant horse, and I got thrown out because I was climbing it, and I was trying to ride the horse. So,
There's
so it's like, I don't know. I get a little monkey in me, I guess.
there's a that bull in New York that
Yeah.
when I first went to New York, people were taking pictures of that bull, and I got a picture of me riding the bull.
Riding the bull? Nice.
But now I think there's barricades. You can't get near it.
Oh, that sucks. Oh, it's probably because of all the vandalism of statues that's been going on.
Probably.
I guarantee you that's probably what it is.
But I think if that's the case, then I'm one of the few people that rode the bull before they put all that shit up.
Or maybe they put that shit up because of you.
It was, I think so. It was me when I was in my leather days, actually. I had leather pants, leather boots, leather jacket, leather gloves, and
Leather everything.
leather.
Everything was leather.
And it was a year before 9/11.
Oh, wow.
So we have pictures of us being next to the Twin Towers.
Twin Towers, yeah.
And that big old sign that said love.
Uh-huh.
So it
Uh-huh.
was.
Yeah,
it was,
I remember that.
It was that time.
No,
Good times.
you know, the last time I was at the Twin Towers was in 88.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was 1988 was the last time I was there. I had my picture up there and everything. And, man, and I was actually in the service when 9/11 happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and let me tell you something. That was a crazy fucking day. Because I walk into work and everything, and everybody's like, dude, an airplane just hit the World Trade Center. And I was like, what? Mm-hmm. And they were like, yeah, what, a plane just ran right into it. And I was like, oh boy, now who's getting piss tested now? Because that was fine, you know, because somebody's in trouble. I mean, I wasn't thinking that it was a terrorist attack or anything, and none of us did.
If I was in your position, I wouldn't thought like, oh fuck, like someone. I would think someone who fucked up.
Yeah,
like a manufacturing thing, or
oh yeah,
who would have knew it was that?
Yeah, and then the second plane hit. Like right when I was sitting there looking at it, I was like, man, that kind of sucked. Then the second plane comes in and bam, I was like, okay, that's not coincidence there. That's something else. And sure enough, about maybe 10, 15 seconds later, flight chief comes out. It's like, okay, I need you're all of y'all, give everybody your room keys, things like that. They're going to go in there. They're going to grab your Mo bags. But Mo bag is a mobility bag, basically. Mm-hmm. Make sure that you get all your stuff. They're going to bring all your combat gear, things like that, and bring them here. Bring them here so we can get ready to get on the planes whenever they land and everything. And then the other half of us, which is the part that I belong to, we had to go and prepare the fleet. I worked on the stealth fighter at the time. I mean, that's like one of the first aircraft in there.
Were they giving orders to shoot down any other planes that were trying to?
The F-117, that's a different mission. It's primarily a bomber.
No, but were they trying to shoot down civilian planes if they did kamikaze things?
After that, yeah. After that, they were on serious. Like, I know that they're in Langley, they scrambled. They started scrambling fighters.
It sucks to think about it, but it would make common sense.
Yeah. I think they absolutely would have shot down enemy, civilian aircraft if they didn't respond to any communications or anything like that.
Looking kamikaze-ish.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. It sucks to think about it.
Well, the hijackers would have crashed the plane anyway.
Yeah.
That's how fucking insane they were. I mean, it's either we take your lives to save people, or the hijackers just going to take your lives.
Decisions and sacrifices.
I know, right? It's like the rock and hard place.
It sucks, but
and so then inside of I think it was inside of maybe 45 minutes, we had all the fleet prepped, ready to fly, ready to get the hell out of Dodge, to go start bombing the shit out of people. I mean, we were ready to go. And then we waited and waited and waited and waited, and nothing ever happened. Nothing ever happened until maybe I think it was a month later. That's whenever we finally mobilized and stuff. And it's like, God damn, it took y'all long enough. Shit. But I guess they wanted to make absolutely certain that any intelligence they had was right, which, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Because you had a bunch of different people that were trying to claim responsibility. Oh, that was us. Oh, no, that was us. We did it. We're the ones that fucked that shit up. And it's like,
what was the whole shtick about the Pentagon?
What about it?
That was, my understanding is still a conspiracy. They said that a plane hit but they took all the footage from.
Honestly, I don't really think much of it. I don't think of any conspiracies or anything. I was a grunt. You know, I just, people say, oh well, they just follow orders. Sure, I had questions, but
I'm pretty sure they're gonna tell you,
based upon what I knew. I mean, what can you do? But it wouldn't surprise me that they would do that, because I mean, in warfare, you're gonna want to attack economically. You're gonna want to attack, try to cut off the head of the snake, which would be the leadership in the Pentagon. I mean, it makes perfect tactical sense.
Yeah.
When you think of it. So I don't see why that wouldn't be a target. But it is what it is. I can't say anything else really more about that. But man, that was a crazy time, man. So many of us were fucking heated. We had one guy, he was actually from New York, from New York City. I think it was from the Brooklyn area.
Yeah.
And he was, ooh, man,
He was heartbroken.
Oh no, he was pissed, dude. I mean, he was furious. He's like, I gotta call my mom. He called his mom and everything. Said, I can't believe these motherfuckers, because his mom worked near there and everything. Luckily, she actually had the day off that day. And he's like, motherfuckers, that might as well have been an attack on me, I was like, yeah, man, I hear you. I've been there a few times, and I got memories there, on top of the World Trade Center and shit, But damn. That was some fucked up shit. I was ready, and I don't care.
I hear
I would let me push the button. I'll push the button.
I would hear so many little stories about how some people missed the flight because something happened. Like Seth MacFarlane from Family Guy.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be on one of those flights, and somehow either he got sick or he decided not to get on.
Mm-hmm.
I heard a story about this one guy. He never gets angry. Whatever happens that people get pissed off at, he was like, okay, let's see what we can do and go from there. And finally, somebody asked him, like, how come you never get angry? Well, we just get pissed off a lot. Like, fuck the world, and I don't give a shit. Like, I always get mad about shit about everything. And then I called in sick, and I worked at the World Trade Center. And that was the day that I called in sick that I didn't go to work. Ever since then, I'm like, I'm on borrowed time, so
yeah,
nothing bothers me anymore.
Yeah.
So I would hear stories like
that's
that.
Like some
oh, shit,
like some Final Destination shit. You know, like how you cheat death.
So now he's gonna die with a remote control plane going to the back of his head.
Wow. What a way to go, right? Allahu Akbar. Right to the back of the head.
Was that red mist?
Oh my god. Okay, yeah. So anyway, next week,
Top Gun.
Oh wait, yeah, Top Gun.
Is it next week?
And if not that, actually, we might have a couple new segments next week.
Top Bun, like.
No. Top bun. Make it top bun.
Well,
try to see how many people out there have actual man buns.
I was thinking cinnamon buns, but all
right. See how many people have to have man buns out there.
Oh, dude, there's a video. My coworker was telling me about it. He would see people with man buns, and he would get a pair of scissors.
Oh my god!
And he'll just go up to them.
Oh my god, that's just
and then
straight disrespectful.
He runs to the car. Drive. So there'll be someone on the side, like, oh my god, you know what he did?
Yeah.
So when I was growing out my hair, my mohawkish kind of hair, I had a little ponytail, and he's telling his coworkers, look, this guy's growing a man bun. I'm like, it's not a man, it's a ponytail. Man buns are kind of up here.
Uh-huh. Oh, now that, not to change the subject, but I just got a brilliant idea.
But you did.
You know how we were talking about getting Baron on the show?
Mm-hmm.
What if we have him do, like, horoscopes?
In a man bun?
I don't know what a man bun. I don't know the dude. No, what if he does like
he does want to come on the show. He does want to come on the show. He he does want to continue with what we helped him out with the commercial. So,
oh, speaking of the commercial, maybe I should run it again. Yeah, let me run his promo.
if you guys don't know who Baron Starr is, he's a friend of mine. He's an old running buddy and
self-proclaimed psychic.
Self-proclaimed, yes,
Mm-hmm.
He's out there. I'm not gonna lie, he's out there.
Well,
But
what better person to do our kind of horoscope kind of thing then? I mean, if he doesn't want to be live, we can always just tell him, hey, why don't you just come by X day and we'll pre-record it, and then we can play the segment.
Baron, if you're watching, let us know, okay? You got
Yeah.
my number. Give me a call. If not, I'll shoot him a text and go from there.
Wait a minute, is it?
What? Or maybe he already knows.
No, that's what I'm thinking. That's why I started looking at your phone. I'm like, I wonder if he's gonna text you.
I don't know.
So it's a be
He likes to do codes, like
ciphers and stuff.
I knew my time was coming or something, something like that. I don't know. I can't do a good Baron voice, but oh my god.
Okay, all right. Well, let me go ahead and play you his promo real quick, because he deserves it.
He's a character, but he's a good guy. I mean, he's
All right,
he's a good guy.
Okay, here we go.
He's great in bar mitzvahs. War, famine, pestilence. This is the negativity that plagues modern humanity. In these dying times, everyone needs a star to guide them. I am that star. Baron Star. Reach out to me as I'm reaching out to you to commune with the universe. Call 1-900-555-MOBS. That's 1-900-555-MOBS. Let your inner self reach out to you. And expect your call. Yes?
Yep, that's the guy we got to have on here.
That's my buddy. That's my buddy.
All right. Well, I think that's going to be the show for today.
He has one fan.
He does?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. What was it? That dude, man, he was going in.
Is it a dude or a chick?
I don't know. I think it's a dude.
Valeria? What was it? What was that?
Oh, man.
Valkyrie? What was it?
I forget the name.
But I'm pretty sure.
I really forget the name. I forgot the name. But yeah, that was pretty insane though. That whole conversation. If you look up our show. I think I titled it "Are Psychics Legit?" When we were talking about Baron. So yeah, maybe he could be our personal Miss Cleo here on the show. But of course, reminder:
he might
it's
give
for
us
entertainment purposes only. Do not take anything he says as gospel, because that's how
or set in
Cleo
stone.
got in trouble. Yeah. So
it's not set in stone.
yeah. So
He's got it by the star.
yeah, we got to cover. We got to cover. We got to cover our asses here. All right. Well, anyway, that was the show for today. Thanks for tuning in.
Oh,
What?
I forgot to talk about the origins of the Easter Bunny.
Oh shit! Yeah, let me. The origins of the Easter Bunny. Okay, for those of you who answered German immigrants, you are absolutely 100% correct. The Easter Bunny came from a myth from Germany about an egg-laying hare, an egg-laying rabbit, named, and they called it Osterhaus or Osterhaus, and
I love that hospital.
yeah, it's for oysters. Yeah, but it's called Osterhaus. and it would lay colored eggs. And so the kids would make little pre-made nests or whatever for the hare to come by and visit and lay its eggs in. And that's how we got the Easter Bunny. Now, how that wound up getting tied into actual...
The resurrection.
Yeah, the resurrection or whatever was what they did was basically they took a lot of pagan religion and they applied the Easter Bunny to it. And that somehow, like, eating the eggs or something is the same, or like opening the eggs is basically the same as raising Christ or something, and then you eat it because you're supposed to be fasting at the time. And so, yeah, then you eat it.
Christianity's full of pagans.
And it's like, oh, yay, I can eat again. My fast is over. So, I don't know. It's some weird shit. It's some really weird shit.
And by feeding someone chocolate really is going to... Diabetes.
We're both just thinking the same thing. Diabetes. Okay, well, that's the show for today. Thank y'all for tuning in.
You forgot about Gilbert Gottfried.
Oh, what about Gilbert Gottfried?
We got to pay our respects.
Dude, he took so much of my money already.
How? How did he take a lot of your money?
Because of the times that I had to go take the kids to see Aladdin and buy extra... And especially my wife, she watches that movie more than anybody.
I thought you're paying for Aflac. I don't know.
No. I don't use Aflac.
I just asked for one simple request. I want Gilbert Gottfried's voice to be in my GPS.
Oh, that would be freaking awesome.
Make a left. Make a left. Make a left. And once you do that, I don't know. Then make a right.
Yeah.
You know,
have you seen those things that he's done with the happy birthday things?
I saw some of it.
Yeah, some of them. Oh my God!
I just want to say to whatever, happy birthday.
Did he really talk like that, or was that his character?
That was part of his character.
His character. So he was like Bobcat.
Yes,
it's a character comedian. Okay.
When he was on Comedy Roast with Roseanne Barr.
Oh my God!
He was saying how he terrorized the Far East. Roseanne, as the Chinese people call him Roran.
Yeah, dude,
she was a terrible period monster. And the way that he would just talk and talk. Mm-hmm. There was a tie-in about Gilbert Gottfried and 9/11.
Really?
It's a weird tie-in, but
okay, I'm gonna have to look that up.
He it just after 9/11 just happened. I think it was about a couple of weeks later or about a month later. They're doing a celebrity roast, and he brought up some 9/11 jokes, and he was already starting getting booed, and some people were saying too soon. So he panicked. And then he starts telling the world's dirtiest joke.
Yeah, okay.
If you guys don't know what the world's dirtiest joke is, it's The Aristocrats. And it's something that was made in the 70s by Chevy Chase. And the beginning of the joke is that, a family walks into a talent agency. And they tell the talent agent, hey, we got an act for you, buddy. So the talent agent's like, okay, show me what you got. And it's a comics joke. It's for comedians. And the whole story is about they have to say the most dirtiest, perverted, tabooist.
Sounds kind of like my joke.
Yes.
It sounds like my kind of joke, you know. That's why I got to be very reserved whenever I'm live streaming because I can get bad.
So they have to use their imaginations while they're doing this.
Oh, that's the best part.
And then at the very end, if the talent agent is still watching this, like he's in awe with the act, and he would say like, "Oh my God."
You sure after that he didn't wind up with
emotional? Damn it!
You sure?
But his line would be like, "And what do you call this act?" And the answer would be The Aristocrats.
Oh. Okay. I think I got an idea.
So there's a
I'm gonna
documentary.
have to watch that.
You know, it's
Yeah, I'm
an
definitely
awesome
gonna have to watch
documentary.
that one. All right. So anyway, I think that's gonna be the end of the show today. Yeah, we're gonna make our shows a little bit shorter than normal because yeah, I know it sucks because we have a lot more planning and stuff that we're gonna be doing. So considering we both have pretty tight schedules, it's imperative that we take the time we got to see if we can plan more stuff for y'all. Yep, she likes it that way. So anyway.
I like it that way.
All right. Okay, anyway, well, thanks for joining us, and we will see you again next week, 6:30. I know we started just a tad bit late. That's why we let the show run a little bit longer than normal. So we will catch y'all next time. Y'all have a good night.
Bring some beers.
Yes.